For some people, traditional services don't work. Through greater choice and control, Ruby and her husband Bill now receive a personal budget, and their daughter-in-law Denise is their personal assistant.
Try that one. Does that one go there?
Okay then.
When did your parents start needing more care and support?
I think it's about 2-3 years ago now. When we took Dad on holiday, he had a fall. We took him to the doctors and it got unnoticed that he had a bleed on the brain. He fell over 2 or 3 times, which made the bleed worse. He ended up having an operation because the bleed, he was having fits and God knows what else. Which by that time I was looking after Dad and was still working.
What kind of services did your parents receive?
At that point, nothing. I did it all. I was doing it with my husband for over a year before I turned around and said I needed some help.
Did you get any help from social services?
Yeah, we did. We had the carers come in and look after Mum and Dad while I was at work, and we did the 6 o'clock call. It wasn't until we found out there was missing calls and they weren't getting on with the carers, and Mum wasn't happy. Dad said that they're never here. Dad was in and out of hospital too with dehydration. So we just said it's not, not practical. We know that Dad eats well, he drinks well. For him to be in that sort of situation, something else got to be going on. I made him aware that I wasn't happy, but I was monitoring what the carers were doing, and some days things weren't getting done. So then I had to go around repeating everything what they're supposed to be doing, like Mum will ring up and that they've not had nothing to eat. It was the social services that told me, there is alternative if I wasn't happy, which meant giving up work and looking after Mum and Dad full time.
And you were quite happy to do that?
I was, yes, because I get a good feedback from Mum and Dad. If they're not happy, I can work to that goal to achieve what's better for them.
Do you think a personal budget has improved their quality of life?
Oh, well, I think that it has. Don't you reckon? Your quality of life is improved.
Oh yes. Yes, since you've been looking after us.
And has it been working out for you and your family?
9 times out of 10, it's a lot better.
And how do your family feel about you looking after your mum and dad?
I spend more time at home as well, getting to see the kids before they go to school, when they come home from school. Where beforehand, where I worked split shifts, I didn't get a chance.
If your parents hadn't been able to have a personal budget, how would they have fared under the old system?
I don't think Dad would be here. He's got a lot of health problems. I know he's in hospital at the moment, but he's not neglected.
What advice would you offer someone thinking about having a personal budget?
I'd say follow it through first. Make sure you've got all the paperwork in front of you and everything goes ahead before giving up your job, because I had to wait a few months to get my money sorted out. But I am finding it a lot easier once I've been shown how to do it.
Ruby, what do you do with the paperwork to do with your personal budget? Does Denise deal with it for you?
I bring it here and my son sorts it out with his wife. They do it for me.
Ruby, do you enjoy going on holiday with your family?
Yeah, I like reading the news, see what's happened.
What, on holiday?
Yeah, I read it any time. I don't have to miss nothing, do I?
Ruby, can you tell me what are the positive aspects of having your daughter-in-law as your carer?
Well, it makes life worth living, doesn't it? You're not on your own. They do look after me.
And you wouldn't go back to how it was before?
No. No.